Hey everybody, hey Facebook Live, how's everyone doing today? If you haven't already, please check out Right to Grow Rich. If you go to my Instagram, Right to Grow Rich, you can actually get a free PDF of, of my book here, and that's Right to Grow Rich. I teach you how to market, how to create a business in writing, where you're not just writing a book, putting an ebook out there for 99 cents and then wondering what happens next. That you actually have a strategy and a plan on how to write effectively and how to put your book out there to actually earn income. So that's Right to Grow Rich. Again, welcome back to Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again till they become habit. And today I want to talk about your plan. Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan for your success? If you think about it, when you are, or anyone is attempting to become, say, a doctor, there's actually a plan to get there. There's a strategy on how you become a physician. Say you want to be a lawyer, there's actually a plan on how to become a lawyer. You want to be an engineer, there's a plan on how to become an engineer. So anything that you want in life, there's a strategy to get there. Now, it doesn't have to be cut and dry. It doesn't have to be square, triangle, but it could be an exact plan for you that you create for your own success. Now, the question you have to ask yourself, are you planning for your success? Or are you just what Napoleon Hill calls a drifter, a bag in the wind, somebody that is just going with the motions and going with the flow, but actually don't have a strategy or a plan to get to where they're going? Now, this is many people. Many people have this particular non-plan. And I'll give you an example. But the issue is when you don't have a plan, you're going to be pulled in 100 different directions. My life really changed when I was listening to a T.D. Jakes speech, and he said, "Stand still." Hey, Miriam. He said, "Stand still." And what he meant by that is stop jumping to the next shiny penny. Stop going for the next thing that allures you. Stop going for the next thing that says, "Ooh, this might be a good idea. This might be a good strategy. This might be a good business plan." Because I was listening to T. Harv Eker. He's the author of Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And he said that he had 12 failed businesses. Not one, not two, but 12 failed businesses. Why? He said because he was just jumping at businesses that he thought it was at the right time and the right business. So it isn't like he had a passion for these businesses. These businesses wasn't in his heart to do. It was just, oh, it's money, let me go after the money. But if you listen to guys like Miles Monroe, if you chase the money, you'll never get the money. Even Steve Jobs said that. If you chase the money, you'll never get the money. But if you chase the purpose and the mission, that's when all these things come to you. He even said in the good book, search ye first the kingdom of heaven, and then all these things, material things, will be given on to you. So my life started to change when I got very single-minded focused. I said, okay, this is the plan. This is how we want to get there. Now, of course, you have to adjust the how sometimes, but this is what I want. This is the vision for my life, and I hold on to that particular vision. Hey, Jasmine. And so the crazy part about it was that now that I'm focused, I start to see things manifest even faster because I'm sticking to the objective and the plan. See, before people would call me and say, "Hey, Rich, I have an opportunity for you." And I'm like, "Okay, let's take a look at that." "Oh, Rich, I have this cool opportunity for you." "Okay, let's take a look at that." And then I'm split my energy. I'm no longer a laser focus. I'm just a spectrum of light. And then the spectrum of light is weak, but a laser focus can cut through bone, can cut through metal, can cut through steel. A laser is very powerful because it's focused energy. So the other day, a buddy of mine called and said, "Rich, I have this amazing opportunity for you." I said, "Okay, I'm always down to listen." And he said, "Hey, if you can lend me some money for this business opportunity, I'll pay you back in bulk." Though it seemed like a great opportunity, it seemed like a great option. But I said to myself, is this going towards your plan, Rich? And the answer is no. The answer was no. It wasn't going towards my plan. So I had to tell him, "Hey, I thank you for the opportunity, but I have to tell you no for this one. And he said, really? I'm like, yeah, just because, you know, me and my wife been having a plan for the last 2 years, and we've been executing this plan. We've been moving this plan further and further and further. And we're on like the fourth quarter, you know, if you're into basketball, we're at the fourth quarter, or football, we're at the fourth half, or the fourth quarter, the second half. I'll be foolish to throw a Hail Mary play in the middle of the game. Because, Rich, we have a plan. Like every sports team, when they go into a game, they have a plan, a strategy for success, for the win. And you can't have your main player change the strategy last minute. It throws everything off. So I told him, I appreciate you thinking of me. Hey, Paris, how's it going, brother? I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't go with your plan because I'm too stuck and certain on mine. See, anyone that reaches success had a plan to get there. Nobody gets success by accident. Nobody reaches their goals by accident. It's always a plan. And when your plan is mission driven, again, T. Harv had 12 failed businesses. But once he became mission driven, that's when he became the multimillionaire that he is now. When he found the purpose, a vision that says clear to him, that says this is for me. This is about me, not about everyone else. Because again, if you ever read The Richest Man in Babylon, great book, The Richest Man in Babylon, he talks about when you have money saved, especially if you're accumulating, hey Star, hey Parth, when you are accumulating money for savings to do something, to start your own franchise, to start your own business, to go back to school, to invest in properties, to invest in stocks, whatever your plan is, whatever resonates with you, stick to that plan. But even in the book they said, when you're ready going towards something, tons of people will come to you and say, hey man, I got something for you. Hey, I got something for you. This is a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity. But then you're split. But if you have a plan and you stick to that plan, now things start to manifest. Because like I like to say is never confuse the universe. Never confuse the universe. Because when you start to deviate, you say, okay, universe, I want this. The entire universe conspires to help you achieve it. But then you start at the fourth quarter, throw a Hail Mary pass, or you change the plan, you confuse the universe. So the universe is like, well, I thought we were going this direction. Now you just threw a Hail Mary pass. Now I got to rework everything just to get you back to that second goal. And now you're always chasing. You're always chasing instead of being. And again, like the great James Allen said, we do not get what we want. We get what we are. And what you are is becoming from the plan that you have, that vision that you have. So my challenge to you is, for the rest of this year, find one thing that you want to accomplish, just one thing, and focus steadily on just that. Don't be split. I don't care how many opportunities. Hey man, you can be a millionaire tomorrow. Say, no thank you. Trust me, I've had people call me, hey man, this plan, man, Rich, this is going to make you bank. This is going to get you it. Yeah, but it's not part of the mission. So even if I accumulated wealth without being part of my mission, I would feel like a failure. Again, Miles Monroe said, a trumpet was created to blow a note. So a trumpet sitting on your desk, even though it's beautiful, it's a failure. Why? Because it wasn't fulfilling its purpose. So if you become purpose driven, you start to keep out all the distractions. It doesn't matter what they're selling. It doesn't matter what they're telling you. They say, Rich, you could become a billionaire tomorrow. Just sign the dotted line. The answer is no. If it's not part of the mission, if it's not part of the plan, it is not part of the map. Again, success is a map. I didn't see your order. Talk to Jazz, Miriam. If you don't have your map to where you want to go, it won't happen for you. So when you create a map, great to see you, well, newlywed. Appreciate it. Thank you. Cool red finger. Yeah, I was fixing my printer and the ink fell on me. So, you know, whatever. As you know, I'm a worker. I'm not just a talker. I actually work. I grind every single day. So, you know, we just bought a new printer because the last one was too small from things we're trying to do for it. So whatever. These are real stuff, man. This is my real office, my real grind. So anyway, long story short is create a map for your success and then follow that map. Put the X on the dotted line and say, that's where I'm going. And don't let anyone, I don't care how enticing and tempting the offer sounds, if it's not your purpose, if it's not for the development of your soul's energy, the answer is no. I live my life by that, and it helps me leave it. Like, people stop even asking me after a while. They're like, all right, you know, Rich is just about his books, about this real estate stuff, this construction, let's leave it alone. Because if it's not part of my mission, it's not part of me. And again, you don't get what you want. If you ever take anything from my talk, take from this quote from Alan Watts, or James Allen. You do not get what you want. You get what you are. Miriam, I appreciate it. Erica, I appreciate your comments. Please like, please share. And if this serves you well, because you might be working with some people, some friends, some family that are continuously being split. They're always after the next shiny penny, and then you're asking like, man, last week you were doing this week you're doing this month you're doing this, and nobody can take you seriously because you're not focused. Find the one thing that you want to focus on. Yes, my red finger. Find the one thing you want to focus on that's in your heart, in your purpose, in your mission, and put all your eggs into that. Put all your eggs into that. Master one thing at least, and then you start to see things manifest in your life. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way I feel, this was a successful conversation. I appreciate all of you. Love is love.